Alrighty, folks, how are we doing back here? Good? Fantastic. Now, my name is Jake. I'm going to be the roaming guide for the train today. As I come through, if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to flag me down. I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. Now, in the very backs of our coach cars, we do have complimentary bottles of water. Help yourself to as many as you like. If we have too many, of course, there are complimentary restrooms located in the front as well. Now, on your tables, you should have found copies of those All Aboard magazines that April was mentioning a minute ago. The back page does fold out into a rail map, again, like she said. If you need that map in a language other than English, please let me know. Absolutely.
The water train red left. I'm going to try and get a bottle of water.
Okay, so the Gold Rush Cemetery is the resting place. Thank
Anything is possible. A couple of still being gotten into. The back, is it okay on your feet?
It is.
You want me to move it?
No, it's not fine.
There's room up here, we can move it up. They're smart. It only costs like 15 cents a piece. barbecue pit? Yeah.
very much for letting me know. It's on for half an hour. They know why something is down. I will be the narrator in the back part here. Yeah, well, we checked in the morning. Back and we came in here and checked everything was good to go. Don't know why it's not, but I'll be here in the meantime. Alrighty folks, if you look up and to your right, you will be able to see these sawtooth peaks. They're going to be the tallest mountains in the area, standing at over 7,000 feet. They are called the sawtooth because, if you can see them, they are very, very jagged. Now that is in stark contrast to some of those smoother cliffs at the lower elevations. That is because a glacier used to inhabit this valley and it was about a mile tall. So as a general rule, if you see anything sharp and jagged, it is above a mile. If it is nice and smooth, it is below a mile. And now as this glacier carved through the valley, it left lots of silt and residue behind. That's part of the reason the Skagway River is so murky and cloudy. Now this one may be a bit tougher to see, but at your 10, 11 o'clock, alright, at your 10, 11 o'clock, right in the peaks of those mountains there, just below it, you may be able to see some blue striations in the snow. That is the Carmack Glacier. That is what fed that big, beautiful waterfall we saw a little while back. If you kind of look, there's about 3 peaks. It's going to be between the peak on the left and the middle. Can you see that okay? All right. Yes, that is the Carmack Glacier. The waters cascade down 5,000 feet until they eventually come out in the Bridal Veil Falls. Now, if you look up and to the right, you're going to notice some canyons that are carved out of those big rocks. Those are called box canyons. Those are also left over from when the glacier came through this valley. We have seen mountain goats up there before as well, so if anybody spots one, please holler out, let everybody in the car know so we can all share that experience. Right now, this is actually the steepest part of our railway. We call this the Highline section. Now, we're going up right now at a 3.9% grade. Anybody who's familiar with more railway in the lower 48, anything about 1.5% grade is considered pretty steep. And we're going up 3.9 right now, which is just about the limit that these locomotives can do unassisted.
3.9% grade going up. This is the steepest part of the train.
Now, as we get up here, we're crossing some of these barricades. We are about 1,000 feet above the valley floor before we head into this tunnel. So if anybody's looking for a good picture opportunity, in just a moment, we're going to be crossing a bridge called the Wooden Trestle Bridge. Now this is going to lead us into our first tunnel of the day. We'll have a really nice view of the entire, since we're in the back, we'll have a nice view of the entire train curving into that tunnel. And there it is, folks. We are crossing the wooden trestle bridge, going into the first tunnel of the day. So be ready. It will be a little dark. Right? Yeah. It's a pretty crazy upgrade.
Yeah. We missed inspirational point. I wasn't here.
Where were you?
In the tunnel.
Oh, it's coming up. Inspirational.
I thought it was in the tunnel. That would have been better.
Yeah, it would have been better. No, it's actually going to be over your back shoulders here in just a little while. I'll call it out once it gets a little bit closer. We have the hills will kind of pull apart. You can see all the way down into the Skagway Valley from here. It's very, very pretty.
I was starting it. Hold on. It's just on the corner behind there. Actually, I pushed it off long ago. I didn't want to tell you.
La, 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 la. I hear nothing. I see nothing.
Since one dropped the radio off and it fell.
The narrator, yeah.
The narrator.
So feel free to tease her about that when she comes through at the very end.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Back on your phone.
Hey, do you have a radio I can borrow? Everybody else had a radio. Where's yours?
Oh, I bet you she feels not good.
No, she was not. Whatever happens, do not tell her I told you.
Okay.
Please, please, that's all I ask. Alrighty, folks, if you look back over your left-hand shoulder, we are reaching milepost 17 at Inspiration Point. We are about 12 miles as the bird flies from the Skagway Harbor, and you can even see some of those ships that we have in port today as that comes into view.
Hey, Dave, back off to your left is inspiration point.
A shot of that.
Sorry about that.
Out your eyeglass to be able to see if we actually. I'm changing others. Behind me, hold on, I'm looking for him.
Yes, so the bridge that we went across is by there. Yes, so it's a flag stop for the railroad. So we'll drop the folks off there sometimes. Not on this train. We'll drop the folks off sometimes in the morning. We'll let them hike out for a couple hours, and then we'll come back. We'll pick them up and take them back into town.
set up in a ring.
Oh yeah, ahead of time. Yeah. But yeah, there's two places. We'll do that. Actually, both bridges, the Denver Bridge, the Glacier Bridge, both of those are
the most treacherous for these animals. And Pierre Burton said that the animals died like mosquitoes at the first frost, and that the liquid mud that would stream down the rock crevices.
Perpendicular to the train, they're on that rock point.
Oh, is it right over here on that place?
No one knows the exact
So we can see a couple of mountain goats right now.
but it is estimated
Just about
that
parallel to
over
the train, right in the kind of corner of this mountain there. Those little
Over
dots there.
3,000 horses died in a 1-year period along the White Pass Trail. That is an average of 57 per day.
So you can see them right here.
Yes.
See the one there walking. Another one down a little bit lower.
Everybody see them?
Nope.
No? Okay, so this ridge that's closest to us right here, they're right on the side and at the top. Right there. So there's a little tiny little speck of snow right there. Just literally go directly up and to the right. Right next to them. You'll see them all scattered up there.
Now,
you
once
see 'em
Michael
now?
Haney and his crew reached the summit of the White Pass,
There's one walking
they were
around.
able to put the Dead Horse Gulch and the White Pass Trail out of business once and for all.
Okay, yeah, now
Yeah,
I do.
you see 'em?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
okay.
I do.
It's never been
I was looking in the
reopened
wrong
in
spot.
125 years.
At least three.
There's 3 or 4, there's 5 actually. There's 2 right next to each other and 3 walking down the crest.
Now, coming up on the left-hand side forward, you're going to see our steel cantilever bridge. This steel bridge was the highest railroad bridge of its kind
They have
in
like
the
a
world
time
and
limit they gotta
completed
be
in
back for? They
1901.
gotta be there or?
And we gave it a well-deserved retirement in 1969.
Yeah.
215 feet from the top to the bottom and 840 feet in length.
Because you don't ride the whole train ride, you just ride up.
It's right up to there and then you catch on the way back. Wow. What's the hike up there, do you know?
Yeah, it's a lot glacier hike. It's about 2.5 miles. It's fairly leisurely. I have a really bad right hip because I laid my motorcycle on it, and it was fairly easy for me to
Now,
jump.
as we pass
So,
our steel
it's really
bridge,
So if you have the time.
you're going to line up for the longest tunnel of the day. This one is about 670 feet in length, so it's going to be dark for about 20 to 30 seconds. Now, as we go into the tunnel and cross this bridge, you have amazing pictures on both sides of the White Pass River. When we emerge from the tunnel, left-hand side, be ready for an amazing photo opportunity.
Look at that.
I promise. Yeah, no, I like being up here. Not so much down here. We will cross over the nice little bridge so you get a really good view of both sides of the mountain. So if it makes anybody feel better, that was built in 1901, retired in 1969, and then it didn't fall down until 2019. It was about 50 years of being completely unmaintained before it ended up falling down. I promise it was not recent. No one's going over it.
No plans to rebuild it?
What's that?
There's no plans to rebuild it? No?
Don't believe so. Not to my knowledge. Now it may be done as a historic thing one day, but
Not right now.
not at the moment yet. It won't ever be used again.
Oh, okay.
It just can't support the weight of the heavier locomotive. Yeah, from Phoenix, I bring the air conditioning with me. It just follows me around.
showers up there now. No, the tunnel, the water is coming. Yeah, he said be warned, we get a SKAGWAY shower. No, I didn't pee my pants. I got the shower.
On the left-hand side, if you start watching directly down at an angle, you can see a thin edge, only about 2 feet wide, running parallel to us. Watch for the sign that reads the Trail of 98. Now this is some of the few surviving remnants of the White Pass Trail. We're going to run parallel to it. Now just imagine being in your train car. You're carrying your 50-pound suitcase up this mountain. You're going to have to carry it 40 times to get 2,000 pounds up to the summit. Now, you see how thin these aisle cars are in your train. So just imagine someone heading south while you're heading north. Nobody wanted to move out of the way to let these guys pass. This mountain 20, 40, or 50 times to get their ton of goods up to the summit. They said that by the time you came from Skagway and you made it to the shores of Lake Bennett with your 2,000 pounds of goods, it took 3.5 months and was the equivalent of walking from Atlanta, Georgia to Los Angeles, California. Reached the summit. 2,888 feet is what we have climbed in just over 20 miles. On the left-hand side, you're going to see a side track pop up. Just past that, look about 20 feet up for a bronze obelisk. Looks like a 5-foot-tall Washington monument. That is the border between the United States and Canada. Then you're going to see a replica cabin where the Northwest Mounted Police would check your 2,000 pounds of goods before allowing you to pass. And the flags out front of that are the United States, Alaska, the British Columbia flag, and Canada.
Cool, David. It's cool.
This will be on your left-hand side. miles long. It does drop to over 250 feet in depth, and yes, there are fish in there, and no, I don't know how they got there. Once we complete our loop, congratulations to the right-hand side. You've done such a good job. When we finish our loop, Summit Lake is going to be on your side of the train. Now, by now, you all have had a chance to meet Jake and Chris, and next time you see them, they're not going to be empty-handed. They're going to have with them our souvenir items that you can see on the very back cover of your All Aboard magazine. The first that they will have with them is our baseball cap in black with our 125th logo on the front, Skagway, Alaska embroidered on the back, and Gateway to the Yukon embroidered in the back, on the back of it, and Skagway on the side. It is Velcro adjustable, so one size does fit most. And the black hat is only $15. Now they also are going to have with them our DVD. It shows about 106 minutes of historic footage, as well as this trip in all 4 seasons. It even shows the steel cantilever bridge being used. And the DVD plays worldwide and is only $15 as well. But today on board, we have a combo special for you. For $25, you can get the hat, the DVD, and our Scenic Journey photo book. So now they can only come through your car one time. They can make a little bit of cash change, and they accept U.S. cash only. So please make sure to have your minds made up, and of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Congratulations to you guys on the right-hand side. You have made it. Now you're on the view side. I'm not going to let you forget anything going down the mountain. Those on the left, I'm not going to let you forget what you missed either. Now coming up on the right is going to be the log cabin. That's the replica cabin where the Northwest Mounted Police checked your ton of goods with those flags out front. And then look forward about 20 feet up, you will see that bronze obelisk representing the border between Canada and the United States. So I hope you enjoyed your brief time in British Columbia.
This is fresh water too. Beautiful lake.
In just a few moments on the right-hand side, you'll look down at an angle to see the few surviving remnants of the White Pass Trail. Watch for that black and white sign reading the Trail of 98. Now after we pass this and we curve around to the left, on the right-hand side you have an amazing shot both before and after this tunnel. On the left-hand side, be ready when we emerge from this tunnel for your view of the White Pass River.
Dave and I said it'd be great if we come back for it. Going on the hike. Yeah, we're going to do the trail. Not interesting. No. Show me side of it. Well, he said he got it back. Yeah, he made it from the city. tell you, David, oh yeah. But you had it in the ice out there. A little Louie and Gooey. Picked up the hammer, but I thought we would have had it. I said, hey, I wanted to go see there's a trail there. Yeah, there's a lot of trail. Every once in a while, I see it. You watch right there. Back there on the other side for a while. You know, imagine coming, the equipment they had, the shoes, and it wasn't like the quality that we have now. They had to carry 1 ton of supplies with them to be allowed to come here. Many workers died. Oh yeah. Boy, that's not the steepest spot. The real good stuff, good. Well, would be the same side there. Well, coming home. This side, on that side. I can trade you, I'll sit there, you can sit here. You can sit here. No, I'll sit there. Inspiration point.
Well, see now, Dave, if we had switched,
That's integration. That's my knee. It's a wee knee. Oh yeah, because they get winter.
Our steel bridge is only one of the reasons why the White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad has been given the title an International Historic Civil Engineering Landmark, ranking us right up there with the Hoover Dam, the Panama Canal, and the Eiffel Tower. And you will notice on the construction of this steel that it does resemble a lot of the steel on the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, we passed one on the way up. Yeah, what's like that? What's like that? Not very much. Probably a few people died.
Mountains. Those are the Chilkat Mountains, and they're about 30 miles, over 30 miles away from here. And then watch for Inspiration Point, the top of the Lynn Canal where your cruise ship is ported.
Yeah, you can see where the boat goes. Look straight through out the boat. Come out here. Big V. You don't see this everywhere. What impresses me is the snow is different levels. Okay, you look up there, say, right by the drive. Find your breathing tougher at the higher levels. Some people do. Look towards the top of the White Caps and then look down. You see the water where
Oh, okay, yep, I wasn't going too far, no, yeah, got it.
the Alps. The Alps. Yeah, oh yeah. See over here, that was probably an avalanche, right? They still have the everything called on top of it. The insulator, yeah, that one had clear insulators on it. Right here is another one. You can right through the insulator. There's another one there. There's another one down there. There's another one down here. It's almost like it's a line. Another one, there's a big one here. Every 200 feet, maybe one.
On the right-hand side, you have that great view straight out to see the Carmack Glacier high above and these jagged peaks. That is what feeds Bridalveil Falls.
Up to the next town.
And then that means we're going to be going through our short tunnel. So those on the left-hand side, when you emerge from the tunnel, you have two great waterfalls. Those on the right-hand side, be ready for that iconic photo of the train crossing the bridge and snaking its way along the mountain.
Well, why don't you put your head up your day again? No starting the fire. No. No starting the fireplace. No.
Now, folks, when we come out of this tunnel, it's going to be my favorite view of the whole ride when we come out of this train. Look out to your right-hand side, down the valley, and for a view of the train curving along the mountainside. Told ya.
How do you know that was got a manual?
Alrighty, folks, I know we heard April Dawn's announcement about the merchandise just a minute ago, so I'll keep this very brief. We have the 125th anniversary hat for $15, the scenic picture book and the DVD as a combo with the hat for $25. If you're interested, let me know. If not, I'd recommend not making eye contact at all. Just stare right down the valley, and I promise I'll get there here as quick as I can.
Left-hand side, some of my favorite shots are going to be straight up these slotted canyons.
The hat by itself? Yes, it is. We're a little ways out yet, so we're at mile 15 and a half. Bridle will be at 11.5. So once we get around that curve down there, we'll be able to see around the wall. You can kind of see it right now a little bit. You see that white over there? Yeah, that's going to be Bridle Bell. So we got to go all the way down, come back around, and once we get around this curve, we'll start to see Bridle Bell falls.
No worries.
Yeah, we're really cranking that. I hope no one will ask for one on the way back. Perfect. Here we are, folks. Thank you much. What's that? That is our just the merchandise that we're coming through with, the hat, the DVD, and the picture book. The DVD is it's a narration that's shown like, so we took 20 miles on the track today. It shows 67 miles shot.
Down
How
to
much?
the Glacier Station
Oh, how much?
Bridge at
The combo is 25.
During the gold
Well, the hat by
rush,
itself is
the
15.
glacier actually came right down to where this
The
bridge
only one I have with me is the one on my head. I will bring you back one
It
if
is
you'd
a
like.
popular hiking trail here.
Alrighty. Sit tight for me. I'll be right back.
So as we cross over the bridge, you have amazing views on both sides of the headwaters of the Skagway River.
Always go for a hat, Lauren. You want a hat?
You what?
Got one already. Sarah, you can't roll for it today.
Oh, I don't know what you got pictures
our High Line section, and that wooden trestle bridge we have successfully crossed 4 times today. Left-hand side, you're going to have quite a few of those waterfalls coming up.
I don't know, we'll discuss that.
The boat in town. We both started. I keep forgetting. Should have turned the volume down so you don't hear my yapping. The markings on the rocks. Water.
Oh, yeah. Came out of the tunnel.
Did I just drink your water?
That's a good. Maybe they've got a festival, maybe the morning run and now the afternoon run. Well, yeah, I've seen
Here you are. 1 hat for you, sir.
Cash?
We can only do card. Is that a, do you have
Card?
No, I'm sorry. We can only do cash. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got 20 cash. I have 20.
I can make change.
Okay, cool.
The old switcheroo. There you are.
Thank you, brother.
And there you are. Yeah, sure thing, folks. Are you sure? Thank you much. Appreciate that a ton.
Yep.
Enjoy your day back here, folks.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
See you in Phoenix.
See you in Phoenix.
Leave white stuff things in there.
Okay.
I got bags. You got souvenirs, right?
All good, man. All good? No. Stuck.
oh, that'd be neat, yeah.
Can you have my bag?
Go back.
Yeah, I started.
Oh, you mean for snacks? I thought you wanted to go out to eat.
Yeah. 729.
Oh, it's heavy. Come on. That weighs more than my backpack.
I kind of like to.
Can I have my peanut butter one?
Of course, I didn't. It's a whole lot of women.
I'm fine. I'm just asking.
She sticks.
Thank you. This is all I want right here.
Where did you get this?
Listen, I always bring cashews on the plane because in case I can't.
All right, we're going to curve around in just a moment to the left to where you're going to be able to see one last time that beautiful Bridal Veil Falls, this time on the right-hand side of the train. So if you're getting a glare on your cell phone, put it flat against that glass, zoom in just a little bit, and be ready for that clearing. A fun fact about Bridal Veil Falls is there are 39 waterfalls in the United States alone named Bridal Veil Falls. This one is our favorite and can only be seen from your train car.
You be up for going to town? I am. I want to go to Red Onion Saloon and I want to get a Skagway magnet.
Sold. Let's get on. Skagway or Alaska?
Well, whichever. We'll see what we can find. I got the shuttle to town, so we don't have to walk.
I'll be good if we get it in Skagway because we bought something in the other towns already.
That's right.
So, right. Better like this one. The bottom one, buddy. Thanks for my snack.
Really good.
Really good snack. I love the peanut butter.
before they allowed you to cross the Canadian border. Well, once you finished that, you were not done. You still had to hike another 25 miles to reach the shores of Lake Bennett. Now in Lake Bennett, you had to build yourself a boat or a raft, so that when the ice thawed on that lake, you would have to load your ton of goods onto that boat and float downriver another 500 miles to get to Dawson City, where the gold was actually found. Of the 100,000 who ventured north, only around 30,000 actually made it to Dawson City. The other 40,000, well, they either turned around and went back home, heard about another gold rush nearby and headed in that direction, or perished along the way.
You said 30 made it, 40.
Yeah, 100,000. They were supposed to add up to 100. 100,000 ventured off here.
I wouldn't been that close to what she was saying.
You're the only one that can open them, so.
Well, you just keep getting bad. When I get a bad one at work, I have to take a blade.
One of the guys was an mountain climber, very good at the other guy was on the floor, he did all these areas. That was their journey.
Yeah.
Of the 35,000 men that Michael Heaney employed, only 35 deaths took place, and only 4 of those were from injuries. We're going to come back up to Black Cross Rock once again. It's going to be on the right-hand side this time. You're going to watch for that clearing where you can see that boulder covered in moss and then that black cross. Now, on the right-hand side, you can see that amazing waterfall tumbling down across the valley from us. Black Cross Rock is directly below that when you're across from it. prospectors left this area. We continue to carry passengers and freight through this area, and in the Second World War, the U.S. Army came in and leased the entire 110 miles of rails to ship all of the freight and men and supplies to the interior of Canada, where they were building up the Alaska-Canadian Highway, as well as the military bases in Upper Alaska. The post-war mining booms kept us in business, and we replaced our steam locomotives with the diesel-electric in 1954. But in 1982, as a result of the collapse in metal prices, we shut down. Until 1988, when someone came in and reopened the White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad as a tourist destination. And I'm sure now you can see why it has been named the Scenic Railway of the World.
Everybody good enough? Back to the back.
I've come to my favorite part of the trip. I'm going to pass the microphone over to Jake. I'm going to go all the way up to the very front of the train and turn around where I can come through and greet each one of you appropriately. So if I pass by you, don't be offended. I will be back in just a few moments. Jake is not going to let you miss any photo opportunities, and he's going to take us all the way back down to Skagway. So I will see you all in just a few moments, and here is Jake.
I wonder how much it makes. You know, this is how much it costs to live.
Ask him all that.
How long am I gonna remember it?
My wife wants to know how much you make.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is over the night for April Dawn. Now, as April Dawn makes her way to the front of the train, let me take just a moment to tell you a little about your tour guide. She is coming to us all the way from Greenville, South Carolina. This is her third year as a tour guide here, and she's a proud mother of 3 boys and 3 dogs. Now, as she comes through your train car, she will be happy to answer any last-minute questions you may have. And if you enjoyed your tour today and you were hoping for a chance to show your appreciation, this will be your opportunity to thank your tour guide.
There's a puppet.
Yeah.
We're up pretty high there.
It's good to sit down.
Yeah, that was quite a ride. Ride a horse.
We're riding the rails. On to Alaska with
What's the house and the flag and all that? Did they tell you what it was? Yeah, I was standing outside.
Yeah, helicopter. Set the post to the granite one. Yeah.
Quiet, Jonathan. Tired?
who's that little figurine in Alaska? I tried to show you.
I saw it. I saw it. I thought they saw a real one just now. I got pee, but I don't want to pee here. That thing's a pain in the ass. Jerking around. It's hard to aim.
On to Alaska Buchanan.
Yeah?
It's been a sightseeing attraction for over 70 years. The sign on the far wall of the canyon was painted by the boat Buchanan Boys Tour Group, brought from Detroit each year to visit Skagway from 1920 to 1930.
Wow.
Sorry, that was
They'll be okay. I'll be okay.
I'll come out and watch.
Pretty earring one. I don't like those.
Just a little bit. Not nothing like full, but you know.
Just make your ears hurt.
I don't think they'll do the rocks and the steep. I think they'll be put a little site up like that. Last About 2.75 hours. That's correct.
through Rocky Point. This was where railroad construction workers faced that enormous 20,000-ton wall of crane. Now, as you pass this point, keep an eye out on the right-hand side for a sign that also reads Rocky Point. This will be your cue to look directly ahead at your 1 o'clock for your final view of the Denver Valley. And as that view comes up, be sure to look over your right-hand shoulder for a final view of the Skagway Park.
Some people get on, they'll get off there. Instead of going all the way to that way we don't have to walk. This stops. I heard they got on. First stop is a lot closer to downtown, so we can go to the restaurant and eat some food.
We are now approaching mile loop 5.8, the Denver Glacier Bridge. Now, as we cross this bridge, we'll have a beautiful view of the train crossing over that on the right-hand side. And on the left will be another fantastic view of the Denver Valley. Now, after we do pass over this bridge, keep an eye out on the left-hand side to that red caboose that we talked about earlier that you can spend the night in for about $45 a night.
45 bucks. We can stay there tonight if you want. I missed the boat. You're to miss. $45. The other little shack, freeze your ass off. Get out, wave to people and
Be one with nature. Dress up as
a bear and run around.
What's his face? He's the best at hide and seek. Not a Yeti, but a
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. Dress up as a Bigfoot.
That'd be an awesome idea. Everybody take the picture. It'd be all over the internet.
Bigfoot sighting outside of Skagway.
You can go viral.
Sit there as a Bigfoot, smoke a cigarette, drink a cup of
You have to
coffee.
walk like this.
That'd be hilarious. Rocky
Yeah.
Imagine those people that were stuck on a cruise ship for months. COVID first came out.
They were in big rooms. They couldn't roam about, right?
Right.
When they
No
were stuck
balcony?
on cruises, they could get up right to COVID. They wouldn't even let them out of their room.
No balcony. Nothing to watch. Crappy TV. Some of the cops.
Yeah, you get to stand up and
What do you want? Right there. Very well done. You got your foot down. opens.
I dare you.
I doubled up.
I dare you.
I doubled up there.
Triple dare you. Triple dog dare you. You're running out of opportunity to get yelled at.
You're right. How does that happen?
You're running out of opportunities. Better do something.
There wasn't any animals for me to point out. For me to piss off people.
Just like set up live right away.
Then he wanted 5 stars. Jonathan was nice to him. He's always nice to him. We had good people everywhere else. This guy was great. Grabbers were great. Our steward was a little lacking. Boat steward. We need to talk to him about this. Or give it back.
I noticed when I was last night,
Now, in just a moment, we will once again pass the Gold Rush Historic Cemetery on our left. Keep an eye out for a chain link fence. This will be your cue that the cemetery is directly behind it.
bedside tables are just cemetery. Yeah, I think it's
What? What's going on? Holy shit. Beautiful. The water is so beautiful.
Are you okay or are you just tired?
Tired.
I'm not used to being so quiet. Hildebrands are never quiet.
Oh, there's the cemetery, finally.
Oh, wow. I missed that. Ghosts.
No, not the cemetery. Just want to feel the spirits.
The minute she saw it, she was so scared she couldn't.
What?
You'd be so scared you'd
Oh, it
run.
does. It's terrifying. It is. Because the hair on your neck stands up.
I told her I want to take her to a haunted hotel. I'll sleep like a baby. She'll be up all night.
So will you.
Now, ladies and
So yes,
gentlemen, we
I
are
was-
re-entering Skagway city limits. So
I'd
at
be
this time,
laughing.
those exterior platforms
I'd
are
have to- I'd
closed.
probably set
I
her
need
up.
everyone to come inside and take their seats.
Make little
Now, the only
sounds.
problem with this is if you spend any time on those platforms, you probably remember that there are no speakers out there, so I may need some help with this announcement. If you happen to see anyone outside on those platforms, please politely give them a tap on the shoulder and let them know that they need to return inside for some important arrival announcements.
Can I get my purse out and put stuff away? How many books do you buy? I was supposed to get them. It's all the bags. Thank you, dear.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at all this room right
Hold
now.
on, you have to scoot over and turn the video. Sorry. Sorry.
Wouldn't want my shoulder to be in there.
No?
There's gonna be a lot of editing required. Can you edit my transaction and still put it together? Like, let's say, frame for this picture, can you like chop it?
We'll remove his finger. And then we'll also remove it from the video. That work?
stopped a
everyone
while
should be
ago,
inside
it was so
and
they could
seated
pick
at
this one up. I
time.
dropped it.
Now we're going to be making two
First time in
stops
3 years.
today.
That's not
The
too
first
bad.
stop will be at our depot in downtown Skagway. So if anyone has any plans to do any walking around, shopping, or eating in town, I would recommend you get off at the first stop, as that will be the closest to those shops. Now the second stop today will be at the dock where we picked you up from.
All right. Well, I just wanted to come in and thank you all for spending time with us on your vacation. I hope you got some good pictures. Good. And learned a little bit.
Now, if we did pick you up from
Perfect.
that dock and you
Well,
were
y'all have a great afternoon in Skagway. Come back and see us.
option of getting off at either the first stop in town or being taken back directly to your cruise ship. However, if we picked you up from our depot today and you are not from the New Amsterdam, you will need to get off at our first stop. Now, don't worry if you do get off in town about getting back to your boat. We do have a city transit system called the Smart Shuttle. The buses are labeled with the letters SMART in bright blue lettering on the side, and same goes for the signs during town. Now they'll be able to pick you up here and take you back to your ship for $3 per person per ride, or $5 for an all-day pass. This would be a great opportunity to discuss with your party where you would like to get off at our shops
Pretty
today.
good.
Now just keep in mind as we
She had the little patches on
here in
top.
just a few moments. As those steps come down, we'll need to everyone to be
Wonder why.
remaining in their seats until the conductor or brakeman waves them off, letting you know that it is safe to disembark, or you hear the sound of my voice.
Let's stop it. And it's okay?
Of course.